Hey guys, I'm here at Keeton and I was editing a video of the last Utah Marketing Association event, our free workshops that we do monthly. And I was talking to a guy after the workshop about his website. He sells leggings to men and women and other workout clothes. And so he's a basic e-commerce site and he's hustling, he's working really hard, and he's working his main marketing channel right now is Instagram, and he's running ads. And I challenged him to think about SEO, and I want you guys to watch that conversation right after our intro.
This is Zampi, a group of local businesses, the people who change the world, take risks, and build communities. And this is for the growth seekers.
Blog would be kind of interesting to see kind of what happens as far as your rankings go to increase that traffic, because the only way people are coming to your site are through Instagram or your ads right now, right? And if you can figure out that SEO part, you can get free traffic. Yeah.
All right, guys. So that was the conversation I have, and that's what I challenged him to do, was think about SEO. But before we dive into SEO, I want to lay out why that's a very difficult thing for him to do. As an e-commerce site, it's really hard to show up on Google because you're competing with people like Amazon, Target, all of those big stores for your product. Plus, if you think about the very basics of SEO, you know it's hard. So let me explain what I mean by that. SEO stands for search engine optimization, and it's basically getting your website to show up on Google and in the first 3 search results, so that when people Google best leggings for workout, best leggings for this type of workout, you show up, right? But one of the main factors that influences SEO are links. What I mean by that more specifically is backlinks. And what that means is that a website that's proven that it's credible, that has authority, is linking to another website, right? Just a typical link could be a button, a blog post, anything like that. That's a backlink. And it matters is because that website is telling the search engines, hey, I trust that destination, I trust the site I'm linking to enough that I'll send my traffic to that site. Now the search engines see that and they're like, whoa, like if they trust them and they are authoritative, they're a credible site, maybe we should trust them a little bit more too, and that bumps up the ranking potential for that website. All right, so very simply, backlinks equal higher potential to rank. Now, if you're an e-commerce site, it's really hard to get other sites to link to you because you're not providing any information, you're providing sales. And typically, the people that would link to you are selling their own stuff. So there are a couple of ways to do it. One could be with affiliate links, meaning that if a blog with a ton of traffic links to your site, they get a commission of the sell, and that's gonna start increasing your SEO because Google, Yahoo, Bing, all those search engines are gonna see that link on those blog articles and come over and say like, oh, if they trust them enough to send their traffic, then that must mean that this store is more credible than we originally thought, right? Is that starting to make sense? There are a couple other ways that you can increase your traffic with SEO if you're an e-commerce store. And that's simply what I like to call like the Shopify like pair. If you're in Shopify and you guys if you know Shopify at all, you know it is a fantastic platform for e-commerce. It's, in my opinion, one of the best out there, if not the best. And that's simply because all of your shipping, making sure your fulfillment, all of that comes with e-commerce and that business, Shopify does really well through their app store. However, they're not the best when it comes to allowing you to edit pages and really create a unique customer experience with those stories. So what I typically do, and I advise a lot of the businesses, is I say grab a site on Zampi, right? Or grab a site on WordPress, something that allows you to really manipulate your SEO and really tell the story that you want to tell, so that when people are searching for anything related to your products, your blog articles are coming up, right? Play the SEO game on WordPress or Zampi, and then have a subdomain over to your Shopify store, store.example.com, and play the e-commerce game on that subdomain. Now, you might be thinking, well, then my products will never show up. That's probably right, and let me explain why. When you have a subdomain, right, sub.example.com and then example.com, right? We have these two different domains. They have different ranking ability. Google, Yahoo, and Bing treat them as if they're two completely different websites, right? But typically your root domain, example.com, has a higher ranking potential. So it has more power behind the domain than a subdomain, right? But typically, because you're going against Amazon, Target, Macy's, like all of these big brands when it comes to the search, you're probably not gonna show up when someone says leggings for women, workout leggings for women, but you might show up from something that's called a long tail keyword, which means a long search phrase that someone would type in that are looking for a very specific problem. Now there's gonna be less volume. There might not be 2,000 people a month searching for it, and there might be 10 or 20, but you'll show up for those 10 or 20 people, and they're more likely to purchase from you because they're looking for a very specific answer. They're looking for an answer to a question, and you have that answer. Does that make sense? So I challenged him to start thinking, okay, what are some ways that I can start getting free traffic? What are ways I can start getting people to come over and actually start purchasing just from Google searches? All right, guys, I gotta go. Someone's booked this conference room and I'm getting kicked out. See you guys.